Hey everyone, it's Joy Packard. It is 86 degrees and it's a Tuesday morning and I'm seriously wanting to go to the beach. I'm gonna have to do that this weekend if the weather is like this. So I'm about to go home and be with my kids, and I was having a conversation with one of my married kids this morning, and we were talking about time and seasons. And I'm sure some of you are familiar with the verse in Ecclesiastes. It's one of my favorite verses in the Bible, and it talks about how there is a time and season for everything. And that's always been a theme in my life. You know, for most of you, you know, I have 8 children, and as I look back at my life and I look back at the time that I was a young mom, you know, it was very difficult for me. I had some really trying times. I remember, you know, thinking, am I getting anything done today? You know, how many things have I gotten done today? And I think when I look back, sometimes I remember there were days when I actually washed my face and I was able to get my kids dressed just in time for them to take off their shoes right before we were about to go to Walmart. And it was a hard time. And I look back at those days and I think, you know, it was such an important time, though. It was an important time for me as a mom to be their mom. And I'm still their mom today, but I'm saying, like, to be there for them, to teach them, to have the teaching moments, and to just console them when they got hurt, and just to be there day in and day out. And there's sometimes in our lives, you know, when we think about what's going on in our life and how we would want it to be something different. You know, now I have only 3 at home, and they're all in school, and so I have more time. I have more time to run my business. I have more time to run errands without having to have my babies with me all the time. And I'm in a better stage of my life, but, you know, I had to go through that. And yes, it's easier said than done. You know, I look back and I think that was really hard, and it's easy to say now, you know, to enjoy those moments, but it's not always that easy as you're going through it. So we all go through times in our life where at that moment we may think, I can't wait till this moment is over. I can't wait till things get easier. I can't wait till we move to a bigger house. Like, you know, I wrote a poem about my second son. He was really hard for me. And I don't even remember what the poem is, but it was titled, I'll Be Happy When. And I remember thinking to myself, I can't wait till he's crawling. I can't wait till he's walking. And I kept waiting for the next stage. And I kept telling myself, I'll be happy whenever he's this way. I'll be happy, you know, when he sleeps the night. And if we live our life that way, then we're always not living in the present moment. And so I learned that throughout my life. And like I say, it's easier said than done when you're living in the moment. It's really hard to be going through that. So live your days day by day in your moment, in the present. It's you know, life is awesome if we just, you know, take each step a day at a time and realize that some of the things that we are doing is not going to last forever, and things will get better if they're not better at that moment, because, you know, one way or another it will be over. All right, I'm going to go and run some more errands before I have to go home. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I hope that this video helps you realize a lot of things about being there, that there is a time and season for everything. Take care. I'll talk to you soon.